Now to a state investigation that has unearthed more violations committed by former Representative R.J. May.
May pleaded guilty to 5 charges of distributing sexually illicit images of children, prompting House leadership to call for an internal investigation by the State Ethics Commission.
Our Nate Stanley joins us now with those details. And Nate, what did that investigation uncover?
Well, Pickens County Representative Davey Hyatt was the representative that called for that investigation, and he says investigators did find evidence of May not paying income tax. Some members of the Freedom Caucus tell us tonight they're opposing how that investigation was conducted.
A lot of people dealt with Mr. May in a lot of different capacities, and I just felt like it was best for everybody involved and everybody in the General Assembly that no one else be participate in this and that no one else be accused of anything, and I just felt like an ethics investigation would clear up everyone.
According to Pickens County Representative Davey Hyatt, the Ethics Commission investigation uncovered additional violations committed by former Representative R.J. May. He says May had not paid income tax in years. As part of the investigation, Greenville County Representative Stephen Frank says he and fellow members of the Freedom Caucus, a group started by R.J. May, were asked to testify.
Not a single person was opposed to expelling R.J. after he was arrested and indicted. So the complaint and the investigation was entirely unnecessary from that point of view. The second part of it was an obvious witch hunt, trying to use that as cover to dig into the Freedom Caucus and just try to see what dirt they could find.
Hyatt says that was not the goal.
To say it's a witch hunt was absolutely bogus. That was far from the truth, and I just felt like no one else. If you were clear of it and you had nothing to do with him, you should have stepped forward and said, "Look, check anything you want to check. I don't want any connection to that guy."
Frank also pointed out concerns over Maynard Nexon, a third-party group conducting the investigation.
We had done nothing wrong and weren't concerned about anything, but what we weren't going to allow is some sham investigation that the taxpayers were going to have to fund as a political pay-to-play. We're shoveling taxpayer dollars over to Maynard Nexon so those attorneys can turn around and personally donate to all of our political opponents.
Hyatt disagrees.
This was a heinous crime, and to say that the attorney might have been a little bit one-sided investigating a thing like this is way off base.
And R.J. May's sentencing is scheduled for January 16th, 2026. He is facing a minimum of 5 years and a maximum of 20 years per charge for 5 counts of distributing child illicit sexual images. Sydney.